I saw this story and I'm just going to cover this quickly. Sultan of Brunei's daughter, Princess Azima, marries her first cousin in a week-long wedding. Princess Azima in Ni'matul Bolkiah married Prince Bahar ibni Jefri Bolkian in an opulent wedding crowned by a 3-day ceremony. It's a royal wedding in Brunei that of Princess Azima Ni'matul Bolkiah and Prince Bahar ibni Jefri Bolkiah. Whatever. So, Princess Azima, 38, is the daughter of Sultan Hassan al Bolkiah, and wedding festivities began in the independent sultanate on the island of Borneo in Southeast Asia. Prince Bahar is the son of the Sultan brothers, Prince Jefri Bolkian, making the couple first cousins. Um, so there was like a royal 3-day wedding. You can read about this. I'll put it in the description box. But I just want to say something about this. Like, this is very popular in the developing world where people basically marry their family members. Like, sometimes you need to be grateful for like being in the developed world and understanding what that means and the choices that you actually have. Like, no one's gonna marry you off to your cousin, which is what this is happening here. And I'm just not even trying to be funny, but I made those. Actually, there's a billboard out here with it with Too Short. It's Too Short and the girl with Down syndrome, and it's like you have to care about people with Down syndrome. It like floats through, so sometimes I try to catch it and like make a. But I saw it and I was like, I knew it. So he's like an ambassador for Down syndrome. I told y'all. Um. Anyway, but like, look at this dude. Like, look at his face. Like, even the proportions of his face, he's got this sunk in thing going on where his face goes like that. A lot of that has to do with like genetic deformities, and if they have children, because their like chromosomes are from the same genetic like batch, most likely their children are going to come out retards. Like, that's like royalty and incest is like this really prevalent thing. This is like when you guys wonder how in America white people went from kind of like plantation owners like rolling around being like really wealthy to a soft white underbelly and like trailer trash. It's because of incest. Like, they literally like genetically bred themselves to be like not human anymore. Like, you can't like fuck your family members and then have children and then expect those children to actually be able to like cognitively understand the world. Genetically, it just doesn't work. So another reason why people need to take, biology, human biology classes to understand how that works. Clearly, as royal as they are, they don't really understand that it's fine. I think like some things are cool about it. Like, I feel like for some reason in the developing world, royalty has nothing to do with like the empire of the business that you built. It more has to do with like chastity. Like, chastity is the thing. People are just like rolling around being like, oh, well, since this person was rich, they didn't have sex. And so they are worth more because they didn't have sex. It's this thing where you're putting monetary value on human life and comparing that to other people. That isn't smart to me, but also, I mean, I think this is one of the major reasons why smart people have to, or how do you say it, like rich people have to like continuously bring in more money because they do dumb shit like that, and then their offspring are just so retarded that they can't like function in the world like the rest of us. Like, everyone else who's just like regular, we could just like go get a job, get an apartment, purchase a meal, have a regular occurrence, but not them. Like, they literally have to fuck and marry their cousins in order to move on to the next generation. Like, of all the people in Asia, this nigga couldn't find a wife. I doubt it. I doubt it. And I think one of the major reasons you actually have to have serious conversations about chastity is because so many people in India and among Asia are running around raping women. Raping women is like a pastime, and nobody really gets, like, all you see is like women who are coming over here being like, oh my God, I'm so happy I escaped that. If everybody has to escape, maybe you need to change the policy and really look at the character of the men. They're trash. Everybody's getting acid thrown on them. Everybody's getting raped. Even American men have, like, when we're talking about passport bros, they're not just black. Like, white men have been doing this for a very long time. They float through Asia and, like, fuck the women. And they're not wifing them. They're just, like, leaving children there. Like, that's a thing. So I know we're all supposed to care about the Sultan and Princess of Nowhere Land, but, like, we don't.